Alright, I just went shopping. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I got for me. Basically, this isn't everything that I eat. This is just everything that I bought because it's the stuff that I use the most of. Original, unflavored, unsweetened almond milk. Okay, I go through about one of these per week, so I just grabbed 2 of them. Curry powder. Like I said, make sure when you buy curry that there's no, and this goes for the same thing if it's mustard or hot sauce or salsa or whatever it is, make sure they don't add any sugar, okay? I just grabbed like a massive container of this because I've been putting this on chicken that I've been eating 3 times a day, so I use a lot of this stuff. Bananas, I go through one of these a day in the morning. Okay, I put it in my pre-workout drink, and a whole lot of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Okay, I grabbed 4 of these, and this is about 5 pounds. So this is about 20 pounds of chicken we got here. I'm not the kind of guy who prepares his meals as in cooking like a whole ton of rice once a week and cooking a whole bunch of chicken and then just like microwaving it. I don't think it tastes really that good, and most of the time I'm eating at home anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chicken, I'm going to cut off the fat, I'm going to cut it into little pieces, and I'm going to freeze it in quart Ziploc bags. So it's exactly 200 grams per bag. Bananas. I said before in my full day of eating, one of the problems I have with bananas is, and all kinds of fruits and vegetables, is I buy them and then they go bad before I eat them. So what I do with my bananas is I freeze them in. Alright? First of all, if you're going to freeze your bananas in, make sure that you peel them, because otherwise what's going to happen is they're going to end up turning black. And they're going to look bad. They're still going to be good, but they're going to look bad. And really another thing is it's a massive pain in the ass to peel a frozen banana. So what I do is I just peel them. I put like 4 or 5 at a time into a quart freezer bag. Damn it. Then I put the freezer bag in the freezer. And another really good thing about freezing in your bananas is if you're going to make a smoothie, the engine, the little motor, the electric motor in the blender runs kind of hot. So to make sure that your smoothie is still cold, a lot of people put in ice cubes, which I do sometimes, but in general it's good enough for me just to use a frozen banana, or if I use frozen berries or whatever, that keeps it cool enough. So this is what I do for my bananas. I just peel them, put them into a Ziploc bag. I'm going to throw this Ziploc bag in the freezer, and like I said, just grab one every morning when I make my pre-workout smoothie. Alright, so we got all that chicken finally chopped up into little bits. What I do is I go ahead and take my scale, put the bag on. It weighs about 5 grams, so I just press tear, and this brings it back down to 0. And like I said, the thing about it is I always, the way it is right now, at least with my macronutrients, every meal when I eat chicken, it's always 200 grams. So I pre-portion it, and like I said, I don't really cook anything in advance, but it's still, at least it makes it a lot easier because I'm not going to have to weigh anything when I do go ahead and cook it. So 195, 202. Yeah, that's basically what it is. 200 grams of chicken already chopped up. I keep like 4 of these down in the refrigerator, and the rest I'm going to go ahead and put up in the freezer. Alright guys, after we remove all the fat, we ended up with 33 bags, 200 grams each of pre-portioned and already chopped up chicken. I'm going to freeze most of these in right now, and like I said, just thaw them out the day prior, so I have 3 or 4 in the refrigerator for the next day. Haven't cooked anything yet. If I do have to go for an extended period of time out of the house, because most of the work I do is online, then I'm just going to have to go ahead and cook it that day and put it in some Tupperware. But in terms of, like I said, cooking once a week, I don't. All I do is just buy my chicken, buy my food once a week, and then portion it out and freeze it in raw.